The largest creature in the ocean becomes even more dangerous after it dies. In other words, why is a dead whale more dangerous than a living one? And why do doctors and authorities strictly warn pregnant women to stay away from it? Let's uncover the strange secrets of a dead whale. First, let's understand a bit about whales. There are about 40 species of whales in the world, divided into two major groups. The first group is baleen whales, which don't have teeth. Instead, they have plate-like structures in their mouths that work like a giant sieve. These plates filter out thousands of tiny fish and krill from the water all at once. Blue whales and humpback whales belong to this group. The second group is toothed whales, which have sharp teeth in their mouths. They eat larger fish, squid, and sometimes even seals. Sperm whales and killer whales are the most well-known members of this group. But the real story starts now. When a whale dies, its massive body can either sink into the deep ocean or sometimes waves carry it onto the shore. And that's where nature's most dangerous process begins. Beneath a whale's skin is a thick layer of fat called blubber. In some large whales, this layer can be up to 30 centimeters thick. It acts like perfect insulation. It traps heat inside and doesn't let it escape. So what happens inside? Bacteria in the whale's stomach and body start breaking it down. In the process, three extremely dangerous gases are produced: methane, hydrogen sulfide, and ammonia. Methane is the same gas that burns in your kitchen stove. Hydrogen sulfide is the toxic gas that smells like rotten eggs. These gases keep building up inside the body, but because of the thick skin and blubber, they can't escape. As a result, the whale's body keeps swelling like a giant balloon. The pressure builds so much that sometimes the entire carcass can explode. And this isn't just a theory. In 2004, in Taiwan, a sperm whale was being transported on a truck. In the middle of a crowded street, it suddenly exploded. Blood, flesh, and debris were scattered across nearby shops, vehicles, and pedestrians. The smell was so unbearable that the area had to be evacuated for days. In 1970, in Oregon, USA, authorities even tried using dynamite to dispose of a dead whale. Large chunks of blubber flew over 100 meters away and crushed parked cars. Now the big question, why should pregnant women stay away? Hydrogen sulfide is so toxic that even in small amounts, if inhaled, it reduces the blood's ability to carry oxygen. For pregnant women, this is especially dangerous because reduced oxygen in the mother directly affects the baby developing in the womb. And it's not just pregnant women. Children, the elderly, and people with asthma are also at serious risk. On top of that, there's also the risk of explosion pressure and infections from deadly bacteria growing in the carcass. That's why authorities don't allow anyone within 100 meters of such a whale. But now, listen to the most fascinating part. When a whale dies in the ocean and sinks deeper than 1,000 meters, something incredible happens. Scientists call this a whale fall. A dead whale creates an entire ecosystem on the seafloor that can last 50 to 100 years. First, sharks and sleeper fish eat the flesh. Then worms, crabs, and small organisms extract fats from the bones. Finally, bacteria thrive on what's left of the skeleton. A single whale can support over 12,500 organisms and more than 40 different species at the same time. In other words, the same creature that was massive in life becomes, after death, the foundation for thousands of other lives. If you ever see a bloated dead whale on a beach, keep your distance, take a photo from far away, and notify the authorities immediately.